This is the Darshan Talks podcast. Regulatory guy, irregular podcast with host Darshan Kulkarni. You can find the show on Twitter at Darshan Talks or the show's website at darshantalks.com.
In February 2019, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, sent 12 warning letters to domestic and foreign companies selling 58 products that made false or misleading claims about their efficacy in the use of dementia, or efficacy to treat dementia. The products came in many forms. There were tablets, there were pills, there were oils, and they related to claims and made claims about preventing, treating, and fighting Alzheimer's disease. So some products also claimed to aid with the diseases of the brain and reduce the risk for neurodegenerative diseases. In one warning letter to Gold Crown Natural Products, the FDA cited the company's fraudulent claims that their colostrum supplement was shown to benefit patients with Alzheimer's disease. Now, I don't know how colostrum ties into that, but okay. Another Gold Crown's natural product, melatonin, fraudulently claimed that many experiments have been conducted, and it is proven that melatonin supplements are used to cure Alzheimer's disease. So we saw this, and the big question that comes up is, so why not just stop them? Unfortunately, it's difficult for the FDA to completely catch or prevent such fraudulent advertising, since the FDA has limited authority over the regulation of dietary supplement promotion and can only control the labeling of such products. Well, to a certain extent. Additionally, these products are often marketed and sold on the internet, on online marketplaces, various social media channels like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, or they may be sold in retail stores and non-traditional marketplaces. So it's really difficult to actually go and find these people making these claims in these non-traditional channels, if you will. Despite this, the FDA has issued more than 40 warning letters in the past 5 years to companies making unauthorized, unapproved products for the cure, mitigation, treatment, or prevention of Alzheimer's disease on websites, social media, and stores. So the big question then is, why does it even matter? So while many people assume that dietary supplements are harmless, that's not always the case. Some supplements are known to interact with medications, which can make the drugs less effective, dangerous, or even deadly. Additionally, the false hope that it provides and the degenerative impact on patient-clinician trust can't be adequately quantified. Lastly, some patients may actually use the products in place of medications that have been proven safe and effective. It's important to recognize that despite all the money and all the research, there are only a few FDA-approved prescription medications that can treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's, and none can stop or reverse the course of the disease. So then the question becomes, why does any of this matter to our advertising agencies and dietary supplement manufacturers? So obviously there's an entire altruistic point to all of this, and we should be trying to prevent this from an altruistic standpoint. But ignoring that piece even for a second, these types of claims reduce trust in the system and in marketing and sales in particular. That makes the actual claims being made for other products even more difficult to make, and it makes your job as a marketer even more difficult. The second piece is these companies making these types of claims are not generally big accounts. So if you work in this business and you work hopefully to save and improve lives, you can't identify or support the claims being made, and maybe that claim simply if you can't find the support, maybe if you can't find the basis of the claim, maybe that claim simply shouldn't be made. And then there's also the obvious point of fraudulent advertising exposes individuals to fines and penalties and even potential jail time. So if you can't tell, reach out to someone who can. Reach out to the FDA regulatory lawyer with 20 years of clinical experience to help you. You can call me, Darshan, at 215-948-8183. That's 215-948-8183. Or email me at darshan, DARSHAN, at conformlaw.com. That's DARSHAN at conformlaw.com.
Thank you for listening to the Darshan Talks podcast, regulatory guy, irregular podcast with host Darshan Kulkarni. If you have any questions for Darshan, reach out via Twitter at Darshan Talks or the show's website at darshantalks.com.